Test, test, test. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is out having a good rest of your Saturday. I know that the Flambeau Parade is just kicking off, and luckily we have beautiful weather out there. We're looking at, you know what, let me just move this really quick. I'm going to be back just 1 second. All right, sorry about that. The light was in the way. All right, well, just let me know if anyone can hear me because I did not do an audio check. All right. Like I said, we have beautiful weather in store for the Flambeau Parade. Our high today was only 78 degrees. So, I mean, that is close to 5 degrees. That's actually 5 degrees below average for this time of year. Usually we are in the low 80s, and our record for today was actually 98 degrees. And that was set back in 1909. So we are doing pretty good because we are not close to 100 degrees. But I mean, this is much cooler weather than what we're used to, especially in April. I'm sure everyone can remember past fiestas where we were in the 90s, where it was more like summer weather. Oh wow, that was a really great shot. You can see the plane landing right now. You can see right there at the airport, but a beautiful sunset. You know, if you can see, just take a look outside. We're looking at this nice pink color right now for this around 8:30 time frame. And Flambeau Parade should be kicking off pretty soon, but it's still pretty light out there. But let's take a look at our rain total for the month. It's very small here, but we're actually over 4 inches of rain for the month. So we'll take a look closer at that number and what it's had its impact on in just a moment. But already we can see that San Antonio, some good news, we're actually in this red color. And, you know, just a week ago, we were in that more burgundy, which is in more exceptional drought. So now we've actually dropped a category. So that's very good news for us in San Antonio. I mean, we even have some orange here in Barrett County. And so that's actually dropping 2 levels, and it is just right on the outskirts here, just more along the southeastern part of Barrett County. But that is great improvement. I mean, we're still in the drought, we're still in this red color, but it has dropped a category. So I mean, just really a couple inches of rain, I mean, has really helped out for us here in San Antonio. All right. Thank you, Pauline. I'm glad you can hear me. All right, but yeah, like I said, we have had this rain and it really has put a damper on some of those fiesta events, but it has improved these drought conditions that we've been in. Now, if you're going to be out the rest of the evening, we're looking at great weather. We're already in this 9 and 10 o'clock time frame, but we could drop into the 60s, mid 60s for this evening. You can take a look around the city, still have that sun here in parts of San Antonio. We were just at the airport, we were looking at that, a lot of that pink color. Out towards Calaveras Lake, you can see more of that orangey yellow color, but overall, very nice sunset right now and beautiful weather out there. I mean, we're still in the 70s. So just this, I mean, for us in San Antonio, it almost feels like fall when you're in the 70s. All right, and taking a look here at the map, really not much going on as far as rain. So we got a little bit of break from the rain for this evening. And so here's more of that rainfall, those rainfall totals by month. This green color here in April is showing that we had over 4 inches of rain this month, which is really going to help because we were about 2 inches below average in March. And February, I mean, we weren't too bad below average, but January as well, we were an inch below average. So the fact that we have 4 inches in the month of April, I mean, you saw that drought monitor, it has improved our conditions. So even though it does really put a damper on those plans, it has helped those drought conditions just a bit. And so we're looking at some more rain chances, not like what we saw yesterday, but this is still in the forecast for next week. Now, the best chance is going to be on Thursday as we go. And even Saturday, we have a 30% chance of rain. So it is going to be something we're going to be monitoring because it is a couple of days away. But like I said, we are going to be keeping those chances in the forecast. And I'll show you the next 7 days in just a moment. But as we look at these national temperatures, we actually are looking at a pretty wide range here of summer-like weather in, I mean, Phoenix, Arizona, Las Vegas. They're in the 90s. So, I mean, take a look at Phoenix. I mean, we're at 8:30. They're still at 97 degrees. So very warm weather. You can see in that red color just off towards the west. They're definitely feeling more of the summer heat. And then here in San Antonio, like I said, very below average for this time of year at 73 degrees. We're usually in the 80s, at least low 80s right now. So this is near 10 degrees below average for this time of year. And as we have this green color, so we have 60s just off towards the southeast. And really in the more colder weather, we're looking at 50 degrees in Minneapolis, there, Minnesota. So a bit of spread there for these temperatures. But let's take a look now at, again with the rain, how it's been pretty consistent. This is why we've had 4 inches of rain, because I mean, take a look, we've had days of rain. Just the beginning of April, we had 1 inch of rain and then another 1/2 inch just that first week of April. And then the last 2 weeks in April have had days of consistent rain. Now this is, like I said, this is really helping out because the beginning of the year, we're very much down with those totals. But now, 73 degrees, and we have just a light wind right now at 8 miles per hour. But clear skies, we had a lot of sunshine. It was a beautiful day today. I mean, highs were only in the upper 70s. So nice. Hope you got out there and enjoyed some fiesta events. I would say today was really the best day because it didn't feel hot. We weren't in the 80s. I mean, it just felt perfect, and there was a light wind by the afternoon. It was breezy this morning, but right for the rest of the day, by 3 o'clock, it was just perfect. And current temperatures across our region, I mean, we're in the 80s, low 80s out in Pearsall, Cotulla, 82 degrees, and New Braunfels, 70 degrees, Gonzales, 67. I mean, we have some 60s as we go with this green color. These 60s are out closer just towards the east. And very, very cool weather for this time of year. But nice if you're out at the parade. Perfect weather, actually. Now, there are some wind gusts. Those are going to continue for the evening. So for those out on those floats, it is going to be, there is some gust here in San Antonio, 20 miles per hour, and 22 in Bernie and in Kerrville. I mean, Floresville, Pleasanton, around 14 miles per hour. So there is going to be more of that gusty wind as well. Now tomorrow morning, it's going to be warm. So much different from this afternoon when we were in the 70s. I mean, we're going to be close to 90 degrees tomorrow afternoon. And even by 6 o'clock, we're looking at a high of 87 degrees. So starting off in the mid 60s, warming up to the upper 80s. Hopefully we don't get to 90 degrees, but I mean, we've been spoiled these past couple of days with the temperatures at least. Now going into overnight, midnight tonight, 61 degrees. Then if you have, errands to run in the morning, we're looking at around 9 a.m., 70 degrees. So still very nice weather. And this model does put us at 90. If I put this into motion, you'll see, you can see this red color. It did start to get into that 90 degree temperature. I want to say it was around 6 o'clock, 5:30, 90 degrees. So just know that tomorrow is going to be very, very warm. Now, as far as what we can expect the next couple of days, and here's where we're looking at those rain chances on Thursday. The start of next week is going to be fairly nice, but it's going to be warm because we have this high pressure, and that's going to really start to build. So we're going to be in more of this warming trend. And then as we go into Thursday, we're going to have this low pressure that's going to start to move in. And this is going to provide a little bit of a shift here in the winds, and that's going to provide more of a lift in the atmosphere. So that's going to create those chances of rain. Some on and off showers are possible Thursday into Saturday. Now, as we really take a look at this futurecast, you can see it on Wednesday kind of starting to develop along the Big Bend area in the Rio Grande, and then it starts to move closer to San Antonio and central Texas, even South Texas. This is Thursday at 4:30. So really just keep in mind, if you have plans Thursday afternoon, we could start to see some showers start to spark up and appear as we go into Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. And then Friday, this is Friday evening, so you can still see we have some very spotty showers across South and Central Texas. So that's going to be all of the showers chances will stick with us all the way into next week. And as far as what we can expect as far as rain totals, we're not looking at a huge washout. Right now, it doesn't look like it's going to bring us any really good heavy rain, or I shouldn't say heavy rain, any real consistent rain or anything really measurable. I mean, right now it's just looking like half an inch of rainfall, if we even get that. So for the rest of the night tonight, going to be very nice outside, only in the upper 60s by 8 o'clock, mostly clear skies, and the wind should start to die down as we go into the rest of the evening. And finally, our next 7 days, you can see we have plenty of warm temperatures in the 80s. Looks like tomorrow, for your Sunday, it is going to be the warmest day for the week with a high of around 89 degrees, which is, it is above average for this time of year. Unpredictable as far as just location. So we're going to keep an eye on it. Definitely stay tuned to the morning or the evening shows, because we'll have even more updates on these. But Ryan will be in here. He'll be on for the 10 p.m. show, and he'll have more details about what to expect for the rest of the week, as well as those rain chances as well. Sunday, but it is going to be warm. So if you're going to be out and doing anything tomorrow afternoon, bring the sunscreen and the sunglasses, because it's definitely going to be a warm